If you're a Kiseki or a Trails fan, you're always waiting for the next entry, or at least you're waiting for the English adapted version to come out, which usually takes about 2 to 4 years, while Japan is like 3 to 4 titles ahead of us. So anyways, that's for those who are curious about that. Yes, that's how long we Kaseki fans have to wait. Now, you probably have heard of a title called The Legend of Nayuta, Boundless Trails, and you're probably thinking, where does this fit within the Kiseki or the Trail series? I mean, we just had Trails into Reverie, we just had the Crossbell art games come out at the beginning of the year, and you're probably trying to figure out, wait, where does this fit into the timeline? Well, spoiler, it doesn't, because this absolutely has nothing to do with the Trails series at all. I mean, it is a Trails game, but it's not part of the overall Trails plot that started within 2003. This is closer to being a Zwei title or Zwei 2 than anything else. If you're wondering what Zwei is, that's another Neon Falcom property. So anyways, we're going to talk about Legend of Nayuta Boundless Trails for, well, PC, Nintendo Switch, as well as PlayStation. And before we do that, huge shout out to NIS America for providing a review copy of this game. This wouldn't be possible without them, so thank you guys for always supporting me and actually being the first company to ever work with me about 7 years ago and has supported my content the entire way. So I love you guys, thank you guys, and let's go ahead and get into this review of Legend of Nayuta Boundless Trails. Although bearing the Trails name, the Legend of Nayuta Boundless Trails is distinctly not part of the Trails series. Longtime Falcom enthusiasts may already know this fact since the game has roughly been around for over 10 years. However, given that the official debut in English has come out, I figured I might want to help you understand where this puzzle piece fits into the Trails universe. It doesn't. Initially launched in Japan in 2012 as Nayuta no Kiseki, the title departs significantly from the Trails format. Instead, it closely resembles Falcom's other works, specifically the Zwei series. Enhanced with elements from Gurumin and classic East games, even the experience-gaining system involving food from Zwei reappears, albeit as one of several ways to accumulate experience points. If you found yourself intrigued by The Legend of Nayuta due to its apparent similarity to the Trails games, but haven't explored Zwei or Gurumin, then Falcom's ambiguous naming, it achieved its purpose. It got you to buy it, or at least look into it. Kudos to NIS America for their English adaptation, especially considering they are introducing this game to the Western audience years after its original launch in Japan. Set on Remnant Isle, The Legend of Nayuta unfolds in a world dotted with celestial fragments and arcane relics raining from above. These pieces serve as gateways to a mystical other world, a realm the young Nayuta yearns to discover. When a colossal ruin crash lands on Remnant Isle, it reveals a petite, pink-haired fairy named Noi. This serendipitous meeting sets the story in motion. Echoing the structure of Zwei and Gurumin, Nayuta employs stage-based gameplay that fuses action, RPG elements with bits of platforming and puzzles. Stages lasting roughly 5 to 10 minutes or so are accessed from a world map and involve a mix of enemy encounters, switch flipping, and block moving. Gameplay is easy to grasp. In the game, you steer Nayuta through stages, battling enemies with basic sword combos and dodging moves. Noi accompanies you, deploying a range of magical spells against enemies from a distance, such as fireballs, icicles, and more. Nayuta specializes in close quarters combat, while Noi offers ranged support. Apart from merely reaching each other's endpoint, you can unearth hidden collectibles. These include bonus crystals and treasure chests filled with gear, currency, and consumables. Each stage also presents a bonus task, such as fulfilling specific combat conditions or a timed run. A performance grade is awarded after completing each stage, influenced by your accomplishments, including discovered secrets and completed bonus tasks. These grades translate into star stamps, which can be exchanged for various upgrades to Nayuta's skill set, from extended attack combinations to enhanced dodge mechanics and unique abilities. Nayuta excels in delivering and rewarding gameplay loops, typical of well-crafted RPGs. You consistently feel empowered, broadening your abilities and honing your skills as you advance through the story. Challenges remain manageable, puzzles are intuitive, and stage lengths are well-timed. As a spiritual successor to Zwei 2, Nayuta arguably stands as Falcom's most well-rounded game in this particular genre. Between stages, Remnant Isle offers a handful of optional side quests, about 25 in total roughly, that provide Nayuta with extra resources like cash, items, and new skills. Sometimes these quests are straightforward, involving NPC conversations or item hunts, but occasionally you'll revisit stages to achieve specific objectives. Dialogue with NPCs is dynamic, typically evolving between game chapters, much like you would expect in a Trails title. Regular interaction with villagers is encouraged if you aim to experience all narrative nuances. While not overly lengthy, a single playthrough of Nayuta, including post-game content, takes roughly 20 hours or so. A New Game Plus mode adds fresh events and level tweaks for completionists keen on a second run. Originally designed for the PSP, Nayuta's visuals feature exaggerated character models contrasting amusingly with their finely detailed portrait art. Its vibrant presentation is complemented by an apt musical score. On the downside, Nayuta's storyline tends to be formulaic and honestly, it lacks any sense of innovation. It's by the books, which doesn't make it a bad thing, it's just bland, but serviceable, palatable. We're going to leave that allegory there. That's good enough for me. It doesn't focus as heavily on narrative depth or world building as the Trail series. Even the antagonist's motives are somewhat cliched, failing to offer much emotional heft. Yet, Boundless Trails is a thoroughly enjoyable game with a well-executed combat system and impressive level designs, featuring largely well-conceived boss fights. It's a well-rounded game in all aspects. The PC version, especially developed by Peter Durante Tolman and PH3 Games, follows suit with other recent Falcom titles, providing a robust port with fewer customization options compared to, say, their ease adaptations. Nevertheless, it runs smoothly on a wide range of hardware setups. It performs exceptionally well on the Steam Deck, the ROG Ally, the Nintendo Switch, and PlayStation 4 and 5. All in all, The Legend of Nayuta Boundless Trails captures the essence of Falcom's earlier works while delivering satisfying gameplay. It's a heartfelt recommendation for those seeking a light and engaging RPG experience. And with that said, that's the review for The Legend of Nayuta Boundless Trails. Again, thank you to NIS America for providing a review copy and generally just supporting my content for literally the last near 10 years. So, and with that being said, what do you guys think of The Legend of Nayuta Boundless Trails? Is it something you're interested in picking up? Have you already picked it up and are you playing it and do you like it? Or are you waiting for Ys 10 Nordics? Or are you waiting for the latest Legend of Heroes title? Whatever your thoughts are, let's get the conversation going in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it, sub to the channel if you haven't already, and ding the notification bell. All that being said, I'm Mekel Kasanova. I'm signing out. I hope you guys have a beautiful and aloha rest of your day. Stay safe, be blessed, and I'll see you around. Peace.